Hey there folks, Chris here with a noir classic starring Humphrey Bogart and the Desperate Hours from 1955 on Blu-ray, released by Arrow Video. His second to last film in this edge-of-your-seat thriller about three escaped convicts who move in and terrorize a suburban household. One of my absolute favorites, and I actually had an early review copy of the film, but I figured I'd wait until I have the complete product in hand so I can show you guys the packaging. And I'm really digging the newly commissioned artwork for it, but of course you can flip the cover to showcase the original one sheet as well, which is always a treat, and that's one of the reasons why I like boutique labels such as Arrow Video and Kino Lorber, because they always include the original poster art. So regarding the presentation, The Desperate Hours was shot on 35mm film, and this was restored from a new 6K restoration from the original VistaVision negative by Arrow Video, and it looks phenomenal on Blu-ray. It's razor sharp with tons of detail throughout the film, with a fine layer of grain and deep inky black glows. It's an absolute beautiful transfer that's sure to delight fans of the movie. This is how a proper restoration is done, no question about it. For the audio, we get the LPCM mono track, which sounds good. It's a decent mix, nothing groundbreaking, but for a classic in mono, it does its job well. I had no issues hearing the dialogue. So I'm rating this a 5 out of 5 for the picture and a 4 for the sound. For extras, you get brand new features, one of which is an audio commentary with Daniel Kremer, plus a featurette called Trouble in Suburbia by Jose Arroyo, as well as The Lonely Man, which is a visual essay, plus Scaled Down and Ratcheted Up, which is an audio interview with Catherine Wyler, daughter of director William Wyler, who of course also directed the epic Ben-Hur, plus the theatrical trailer and lobby cards gallery. So as I close it out, The Desperate Hours has been resurrected beautifully on Blu-ray, and after all these years later, the film holds up well. It's one of Bogart's best, and Arrow Video knocked it out of the park with this release, definitely. See you folks in the next one.
From the much-discussed Collier's Magazine serial, the book club bestseller, the prize-winning Broadway play, William Wyler brings to the screen the story of a family in its most desperate hours, filled with the warmth, the emotion, the stirring courage you found in his great Academy Award-winning productions, The Best Years of Our Lives and Mrs. Miniver, with this great all-star cast.
Shut up, Mr. Hilliard. Mystery called you. You can't turn this on us. I got my guts good and full of you, Mr. Hilliard. Guys like you, smart-eyed, respectable suckers.
You're afraid, aren't you?
Yes, son. I'm afraid. And I'm not ashamed of it. Sometimes it's better to be afraid.
Bard, you can't put off a showdown.
Nobody wants a showdown any more than I do. But we can't get the poor Slav's family massacred.
It can't go on. First the old man on the truck, then the school teacher. Now the guy out here. Somebody's gonna get wise.
Oh, darling, we're not saved if anything happens to you. I'll let you go.
Ellie, that's the way it is, that's all. You do as I say. Our job is to help you and get away from here. Take your men, your guns, your lights, and get away. There's been a murder in my county. The papers are beginning to scream.
Now, what do I care? My family's in that house over there.